Bert, what do you do when you've got the world famous Tommy from the Gallery Backyard BBQ visiting you all the way from Jersey?
You cook.
You better cook good.
Yeah, you got that right.
No pressure for this one, but today I'm excited. We're bringing a cheesesteak omelet breakfast sandwich that I think is gonna fit the bill on this one. You wanna see how we put this one together on the griddle and show Tommy how we do things in the backyard diner? Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
We've switched angles, getting ready to get on the griddle right away for this one. But Brett, talk about the groceries. I am really excited for this one. I came up with this in my brain.
Yes.
But Brett, get to the groceries.
A beautiful brain it is.
Thank you.
Up front and center, we've got exactly right. We've got this ribeye shaved so thin you can only see one side.
That's right.
We've got this Sargento provolone cheese. We've got these hoagie rolls from Publix. We're using bacon, green pepper, and onion, and eggs as well. Because you can't do an omelet without an egg.
Oh, you can't?
No, you can't. Not pictured, salt, pepper, and butter.
And butter, but we've got them over here now, so we're ready to both rock
And roll.
and equally at the same time roll.
Hoagie
So let's get over to the griddle for this one. So this is gonna kind of be a process. This is the first time we're doing this, so we're gonna work this in segments. We're gonna start sauteing our vegetables since they're gonna take the longest. Then we wanna get bacon. Now I know typically bacon doesn't go in a cheesesteak. That's why it's not a Philly. We don't want to upset our authenticors from the Philly region.
Piss off those Philadelphia.
That's right,
Yeah,
exactly.
We've been told you got to keep things legit. So this is just a cheesesteak. So we're throwing some bacon in it for that breakfast effect, and then we'll get those all together. We'll get the ribeye going down, put that all together, get off the side, and start building our omelets, which are going to go really quick. All right, so we got our 6 eggs in here, and we're just going to get a little drizzle of salt and pepper. And we're just gonna mix that, and we're gonna get the eggs ready, and we'll set that aside for our omelet.
All right, so actually what we're gonna do, because I'm manning the station, is we're gonna definitely saute the onions and get them down to where they're really soft, almost transparent. But the green peppers, I actually like to have a little bit of the crunch and the freshness in there. So we will add them to the griddle, just not as long and cooked down as we like the onions.
And Brett, I realized too, no sense in making this a longer process than we have to. I'm gonna go ahead and get going on the bacon right now while Brett is doing that right here. Now this zone is off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one on. And we've got these all on low right here. The griddle's been on for a while, so it is hot. So that is going to cook up. Now we already pre-sliced this, pre-chopped it, just so it'll cook quicker, cook through. It's just easier to already have it like this. So we're just gonna cook this down, and as soon as this is ready, we're gonna marry everything together, set it off to the side, and get ready for the ribeye. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. Give us a good 5-6 minutes, and we'll come back.
All right, now I'm gonna bring the peppers in. Like I said, I like my peppers to have a little more pop, and I like the fresh taste when I'm putting them in an omelet. So that's why we didn't saute them down like we're doing the onions. But we're gonna add them in now and incorporate them, get a little salt and pepper. And
Brett, you said you're gonna add them in now. Could you say you're also gonna Brett them in?
I'm gonna add them and bread them.
These are the jokes, people. These are the jokes.
Now that's the Adams. That's the Adam.
You had to make sure I got credit for that one since it didn't land.
Correct.
Brett's like, I'm not taking credit for that one.
Nope. Nice brightness with the peppers and the onions here.
So beautiful. And now,
Boy, Dave.
Brett, when you get to the point too, you can kill the heat on both those and just let those
Actually,
sit
I
off to
don't
the
even
side.
have this one on here, so I'm gonna let that go for just a minute, and then I'm going to kill the heat. We'll be good on this one here. Bacon, all right?
Yeah, it's getting there, man.
Bacon. It smells so good.
It smells like bacon.
It smells like breakfast.
It smells like breakfast. Yeah. All right, your bacon is done, and guess what, Brett? There's like way more bacon than veggies, and I'm okay with that somehow.
Snacking bacon. We call it snacking bacon, so we got plenty.
Done and looking good.
That's
Done
right,
and
looking
looking
good.
good.
That's
Exactly
right.
right.
So now we're going ribeye, right?
Yep, let's get the
ribeye.
juice out.
Oh, I don't mind cooking in the bacon grease.
Don't
Just cook
you?
in the bacon grease. Yeah, sometimes I'll throw butter down, but today we're just gonna use the bacon grease.
I like it.
All
I
right.
like it, I love it.
Are you
I want
ready?
some more of it. Yes, sir.
Steak down.
Okay, so now we want this to sear, so I'm gonna spread this out as thin as I can.
Very inspreadable.
And Brett's got the jokes now, people. The bad jokes, yes, all the bad jokes.
All right, ready? While Adam is doing that, I'm gonna come in and pretty liberally salt and pepper the ribeye. Because we're only gonna do the one side. So it looks like we're putting extra, but we're making up for both sides.
That's right. So the thing is this is nice and high, but what I want to do is I'm just checking for a little bit of a sear. I've got it, I'm gonna get, oh sorry, did you get that? You get that, camera guy? Just kidding. So we're gonna get that for about another 30 seconds. I'm gonna dig it, we're gonna flip it, and I'm gonna start chopping this up just a little bit more.
And if you notice, I'm doing nothing but watching.
He's got the best job in the house here.
He does get to eat. You have this
I'm
riddle?
going to Disney World.
That's
That's
right.
right.
He's going to Disney World. Tommy, you got to cook with the WALTWINS. What are you doing next? Going to Disney World.
All right, so we got this. See, we've got that nice little sear right there. That's what we want. Just a little bit of kiss of a nice little coverage there. So we're not gonna get it everywhere, and that's A-okay. So now, once this other side cooks, I'm gonna start chopping this down. I'll show you that process. But for now, we're just gonna kind of thin this out. All right, so this is the point now. We've got everything almost cooked all the way through. So the last thing I'm gonna do, and I learned this from the boys in Philly, is we're just gonna kind of pull, make sure we get that nice and cut up so we can make nice, easy stacks of this. Cook it all the way through. And that is it. We'll toss that, get it to finish cooking, and then we'll come over, we'll pull it over, we'll marry everything, and then we'll get our stacks going after we get the bread ready and then the eggs ready as well.
Yeah.
All right, so that was all of 1 minute in that process, but look, that is cooked through. We've got some sear pieces. It's time to marry everyone together. Marry the flavors.
Let's get married.
You guys, this looks like incredibly delicious guts for the omelet. What do you think?
Dude, I can take that, pour some sausage gravy over the top. Man, we're in breakfast business.
Heck yeah, man. All right, that is looking incredible. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Yep, now that this is married, back over to my cool zone. Not down the hole though there.
That's right.
So are you off on the zones here where
Correct, yep.
your cooler over here?
Yep, these are both off right here, both of these.
And I'm turning off the middle one now, so the only ones on, and I'm cranking them all the way to low, are the far right. And then what we'll do is we'll let it cool down a minute, we'll toast the bread, and then we'll get the eggs once it's cool. You always want to cook eggs on a cool griddle so you don't burn your eggs.
That's right.
What temperature for your eggs do you like to go?
Here's what's crazy. I'll get between 300 and 400 degrees. People think that's really hot, but even at 400, you're gonna get a quick cook, but it's controllable, it's manageable on the griddle.
Yep, it won't burn.
Keep them moving, and then we're good. But I say that because sometimes the griddle gets so hot, it's hard to bring that down. But you just control the heat the best you can.
Yep.
So real quick, while Brett's mixing up those, all I'm doing is buttering these. Now we could lay butter down on the griddle and stick this in, but my thing is I want this nice and buttery. So I'm getting this to make sure the butter is gonna sink into that. You wanna use, this is softened butter here, and I'm digging in too fast. I'm going too fast. Don't wanna rip the roll up, just wanna make it nice so we get some nice buttery goodness on these. And then we'll get to the next, go ahead and get these toasted onto the griddle. I'm gonna press because I really want that to toast. And by the way, you don't have to toast these. These are the Sam's Club hoagie rolls. Brett, these have a lot of integrity. That's why I wanted to use these.
Yep.
Something that's not gonna break down when we load them with a large load like we're going to with these omelets. So we are in the Backyard Diner, and we've got Tommy from the Gallery Backyard BBQ.
And griddle.
And
That's right, griddle, that's right.
And Brett, but right now I'm putting Brett and Tommy in the peanut gallery while I go ahead and get this omelet ready.
That's right,
These
we're
are
in
the
the
jokes,
crowd.
people. Get me the butter. So here's what we're gonna do. This is where we say this all the time. We always keep an extra stick of butter for things like this. So right here, I'm looking about 360 degrees right in this zone. So all I wanna do, now I've got 6 eggs. We're gonna use about 2, that's about 2 eggs right there, guys. I have no idea. I'm just spitballing it here.
Of Adam's egg pouring skills, he knows that's about 2
That's
eggs right
2
there.
eggs right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanna know what 2 eggs on the griddle look like. So it's about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
That's looking really good, Adam.
If I had an omelet ring, obviously that's what I would use right here, and I would just kind of shape that. But here's the deal: this is gonna continue to cook through. I'm gonna get a little bit of my egg mess right here. Now I know I want to get this, or my egg mess, my filling, right? And then Brett layeth the cheeseth on. Here we go. So yeah, perfect. So I'm thinking kind of like that. Like that. Now, we're gonna add more cheese after, don't worry, because this is a cheese, or this is a cheese steak. This is gonna be sticking out a little bit, huh? So I'm gonna fold it up. Okay, hold up, because I'm gonna flip it. We're gonna flip that side. Look at that, Brett. Now go ahead and lay your cheese on. Sorry, that's
Layeth the cheeseth on, and then.
Oh man.
You want me to get your bread?
We wanted more cheese. I didn't realize I didn't have enough provolone. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna scoop this. Oh man, you see that cheese already melting off? You got it?
Got it.
All right, how does that look?
Dude, that was
cheese is already
amazing.
melting. All right, you want to do the next one? Tommy, you want to do one in here?
Yeah, Tommy, you came all the way here from
Okay.
Jersey.
Yeah, let me try.
You want me to pour the perfect 2 eggs, or you want
You pour. Let me get a little bit of butter down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Butter. That's
So we
the
just
WALTWINS trick.
WALTWINS
That's
trick
right.
right there. Get a little butter down. All right, there's 1 egg,
1 egg.
2 eggs right there. There you go. Yeah. We just kind of shape it, and then you do it however you do it.
Now, do you ever, to get a full cook, do you ever move it?
Sometimes I do. I don't know if you saw, and that's one thing I watched for. It does cook all the way through, and that was a
Okay.
tip that I got from somebody making, especially on the grid like this, because it gets so hot, and those will continue to cook with everything in it. So yeah, you can wait till it's done, or
Must be just my dinering in me, because that's just what I do.
make sure it doesn't. Yeah, and I got it because I always worried, like, wait, I'm throwing food into like the wet raw egg, but it will continue to cook because I was the same way as you.
And the cooked food over here will also help.
And you can
continue to
fill it
cook
however much you want in there, my man. Dude, that's way more filling than I imagined. Holy cow.
Dude, I'm stuffing
I'm
mine.
from Jersey, remember?
Yes.
Okay, cheese,
Yes.
cheese.
Cheers,
got
Brett.
you.
Cheese. Brett's got it.
Got you.
Coming in.
Got you.
Now we wish
I'm
we
cutting
had
the
more cheese,
over here.
obviously. Don't
Good,
don't
that'll
holler
work.
at us because we
I'm
don't
gonna
have
do a
all the
little
cheese.
fold here.
There you go. Fold it up.
Just to be a little different than you.
There
Got
you
you.
go. Look at that.
Fold this out here.
It's like you
this.
worked in a diner. You know how to make
Like
it
I
look
worked in a
pretty.
diner all my life.
That's right.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, and then when you flip it, I will.
Nice and
that's
hot.
That's a hot little egg there, isn't it?
There you go.
Perfectly cooked. Cheese down.
Look at that.
That looks good.
Sure does.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited to take a bite of that.
There we go.
And that is how it's done.
That's right.
All right, Brett, your turn. Do you want me to
turn.
pour your
Don't
2
mess it
eggs?
up.
Pour my 2 eggs, my guy.
All right, get your
I'm on the
butter.
cheese, I'm
Get
on
the
the
butter.
I learned this from Tommy, who learned it from us.
All right, Brett. Brett's gonna have a little bit more than 2 eggs.
Because
about-
we were off on the
We
count.
were.
That's right.
Look at that. Think about the size of the bread. So you want to bring it in a little bit. Brett, do you know what a circle looks like? Is that?
It's not gonna matter, my guy. It's not gonna ruin the
impact
flavor.
There you
Exactly.
go.
It's gonna taste the same.
You gonna do Tommy's trick with like breaking that through?
Yeah,
Yep.
you got it.
Yeah. So when I do it inside, I move it so
Yeah.
it keeps going down and keep
Figured
going
just to
down.
make it a little
Mhm.
bit.
Oh, Brett is loading his.
That's right. You know, Adam, but I'm getting stupid.
You are stupid.
Oh, Adam's got
with the
jokes.
cheese?
Come in with the cheese
And
if you please.
I'm guessing Brett's isn't gonna close very easily.
Never say
A
die.
little bit more cheese.
Ooh, there you
Oh, I
go.
like
You
it.
are stupid.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. I'm telling you, I'm
Brett
getting
gets
stupid
the
with
stupid
it.
cheese.
I'm getting stupid with it.
Brett gets the stupid cheese.
Look at that. Oh my goodness
You
gracious.
do the roll.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'll get Brett's roll.
Oops, hold on.
Brett, you need to know your roll, my guy.
Hold on.
Your roll.
Hold up, get a little.
There we
Oh,
go.
oh, that's the
it
problem.
Split.
Cutting
It
this one
broke. All right.
All right, well, cheese
Hold
will
on,
fix
let's see
it.
if
The
we can
cheese will
hold it together
fix
with
it.
The cheese will glue it
We
together.
went too loaded.
There's
on
a
that
reason
one.
why I did it the way I did it. I hate to say it.
Hey
but
man, I'm going big and I'm going home a little later today.
this isn't gonna fit on there. Good. Good for the goose, good for the gander.
That's right. Oh man, this is good.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
There's Brett's.
That's gonna look
Look
good.
at the cheese pull though
Look at that.
already.
That is amazing.
That's what we call a hot mess in all the right
That's gonna
ways.
taste
It
And to
is.
Tommy's point, that's not how it's done.
And here's mine.
That's how it's done. All right, guys, let's get ready to shoot some B-roll and then we'll eat them up. Well, there it is.
in all its glory.
In all its glory. Tommy, how's it look, man?
I mean, it looks good.
Man, I can't wait to dig into it. Yeah, we gotta
Like we
taste it,
say-
right? Like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks
It does.
absolutely amazing.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
If we haven't mentioned, can I get a smell yet?
Smell, yeah,
yeah.
you can. But if it doesn't taste amazing, this is all for naught. Cheers,
Cheers,
gentlemen.
cheers,
I'll
cheers,
lead to that, my brothers.
Oh yeah.
There.
We're serving that up in the diner.
Yeah, well,
There. I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
I questioned the egg with the steak mixing together,
Yep.
and it works.
It
does
works.
Work. It definitely works.
So it's like a breakfast omelet with the cheesesteak in there, the bacon, and those onions and peppers are perfect.
Perfect.
Great combination. Great
Except
combination.
a little fugazi.
This
over
guy
there.
over here, you
Little part there.
That's awesome.
I ain't
love it.
apologizing. That is great. I bet mine tasted better than y'all's.
Brett's was swole. Let's just say that.
Messy is
Just
better.
like me.
Right. It's what they used to say at Carl's Jr. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
That's right.
That was Brett, so it is what it is.
So it does belong in your face.
You got to try this one. If you do, make sure and put in the comment that or how you would do it or how you would do it a little different. Again, not quite a Philly, but pretty close.
Yeah.
Man, egg. If I'm in Philadelphia now, they're serving that up for breakfast. I'm
Can we
getting
say,
every day.
yeah, can we say breakfast Philly?
Breakfast
breakfast
Philly.
Philly. There you go. Okay.
Yes, we can.
There we
We
go.
have the blessing from the guy from
There
up
we
north.
go. There we
got it.
go. We got the blessings from him. We're good to go.
So if you're still here watching, go ahead and say, Tommy, pass the please steak.
Tommy passed the please steak. Put that
Don't
in your
yell at me,
comment.
please.
That's right.
There we go. But we love that we get to come and do this. If you like this video, if it gave you an idea of something else you can put on your griddle, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us in what we do. Another way you can support us is by purchasing one of our 2 cookbooks, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook or Smashed. Both available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. Man, love that we get to come and do this.
This is great,
Tommy,
man.
thanks for visiting, coming all the
doubt,
way
no doubt.
from Jersey to Florida. It's been an honor having you here in the Backyard
fun.
Diner.
It was fun.
So much
Always fun when we get to bring the amazing people like Tommy here with us. You've got to check out Gallery Backyard BBQ. There's links down below. You got to check out the amazing foods that he cooks both on his griddles. I say griddles because, man, he's
plenty.
the
I got
total
plenty.
expert, and all his smokers, barbecue. This guy is the expert. We've learned a lot from him. And I will say, I learned my very first smash burger. That's how I found Tommy's channel. Learning how to do a smash burger. I learned from him. That's how we do it from now on.
That's right.
Knows what he's doing. Got to check it out. Aside from coming and knocking out bangers like this one, what am I calling this? The cheesesteak omelet breakfast sandwich?
Yeah.
Why else do we do all this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!